What's up, people? So we're back. It's been a low filming week for me, but Monday afternoon we're on a little run for my work break. Now that it's warmer, I'm going to be doing this just to get outside during the peak of the sunlight, get some sun rays on my skin, and just enjoy the beautiful weather. But yeah, crushing the day so far, crushing the week. We had a good weekend. Spent some time with some friends, got some work done, and most importantly, we went to church. Went and ate lunch with a good church friend and had a great conversation, man, just about how God's, working in our lives in different ways. But yeah, man, great conversation. Yeah, busy week ahead. Always lots to do. So lots to do for the day job, and then we got some deadlines coming up for my personal clients. So I'm gonna work on getting those taken care of, getting those knocked out. But yeah, working on getting back into shape for running. So just getting after it right now, man, and we'll check back in later. All right, people. So I have done a poor job of recording this week, and completely my fault. I've just been pretty busy. So this video is going to be a compilation of a lot of my Monday, the day after, when I'm supposed to upload. Normally I do an upload every Sunday, but I seem to have fallen short on that this week. So y'all will be seeing me make a beautiful ribeye steak as I just get some things off my mind, because although I haven't necessarily recorded, I have had a lot of thoughts going on. So yeah, as I also got a microphone, so hopefully, I can't figure out the best way to wear it, but hopefully it sounds good, sounds better, maybe more professional. Upgrades are slowly happening, I guess. Yeah, I haven't recorded a lot, but I've had a lot on my mind. Gosh, I can't get this thing to sit still. Let's see, maybe there, maybe try that. Yeah, I've had a lot on my mind. So first thing, as we're seasoning our steak up with some nice salt, would just be like, dude, it's amazing when you begin to put your faith in God and like really lean into your faith. Just the power that He has, and like the things that He brings into your life. And that's something I really experienced this past like month and a half. I've really leaned in on my faith and prayed to meet different people that would influence my life in certain ways, and that's something I have, dude. I've met a group of guys that they're really challenging me in my faith, and it's just been awesome for me to get to know them and see how God works in their lives and how passionate they are. I told one of them that I was eating lunch with yesterday after church. I told him if I could describe like the way that I see this group of guys, it would be like they're unapologetically passionate about their faith and their relationship with God. And it just really inspires me to do that and just be a beacon of light in other people's lives, just like how they are for me. And I think it's something that we can all take to note, just that, like, just leaning in on your faith, man. It's just, it brings so much to your life. It's one of the first times in my life that, like, not that I've ever dealt with like depression or anything, but like it's one of the first times in my life that like I've felt pure joy, even if things aren't going the right way, just because I have that faith, just that God is going to provide and He's going to come through. And I don't know, man, it's just, I've been really deep in the Word, really deep in worship music, and I don't know, crazy thing happened yesterday at church. Yesterday at church, I went to a different church than I normally go to, just because a lot of the guys that I've been going with were out of town, so I went with another group of guys that I know, and it's just kind of crazy. I had this one song stuck in my head, called called Build My Life. It's a popular worship song. I had it stuck in my head all week, all morning, and I was thinking like, man, how cool would it be if they played this at this church that I'm going to? And towards the end of the service, the last song they played was Build My Life. And man, when I tell you it sent chills down my spine, dude. It was just an awesome thing to see and just like have happen to me. Just dude, it was awesome. It was truly incredible. Yeah, man, that's the first thing I wanted to talk about. It's just like lean into your faith, man. And there's a difference between going to church and being a Christian by title and actually having a relationship with God and being a follower of Jesus. And that's just a new revelation that's happened to me lately. And I just feel like I really leaned into being a follower of Jesus lately rather than just a Christian by title. And, you know, I'm sure that there's going to be ups and downs in the future, but that's part of life. That's part of the lessons that God will have for me. And yeah, man, it's a different type of feeling. It's a different type of joy. And I hope that all y'all can get to feel it. So, steak seasoned. We're either going to go with Brussels sprouts or asparagus. Haven't decided yet. But yeah, we're going to switch to those now. All right, people. So another thing that I've been thinking about a lot, and I don't even know if this mic's working, honestly. It might not even be doing anything. So I probably don't have it set up right, but A for effort. Also, they're on a hat. So anyways, ADHD, acting up. Yeah, another thing that I've been thinking about is just the idea of just doing. So I feel like a lot of people, myself included to a horrific degree, get caught up in this analysis paralysis where we get stuck thinking about the idea of doing something or thinking about the idea of how we're going to do something. But we spend so much time in this area, and planning is not bad. Don't get me wrong. Planning is not the enemy. You should go at everything with a game plan, right? But where you start seeing diminishing returns is when you stay in that planning phase. Because eventually you have to just take action. And that's something that me and I know a lot of other highly driven individuals suffer with, because we want things to be perfect. We want to think of every possible outcome, and we want to have it all covered so that we don't make any mistakes and it goes right. But what I've learned in my stint of entrepreneurship, my other areas of life, whether it be relationships or even simple things like cooking, like the best recipes I've ever figured out is from me just doing, like me just trying. See it online, try it. Don't overanalyze it. And I think that that is something that we should apply to all areas of our life. And you might be wondering why I have this book here. So this is The 5 Types of Wealth by Salil Bloom. And so I had been marinating on this idea of just do, just take action for the longest. And it had been something I wanted to discuss. I might have discussed it briefly in the past, but I was actually looking on social media. Yes, I do scroll occasionally. I was looking on social media and a video by Salil Bloom. I'm probably butchering his name. I think it might be Sahil. Sorry if I'm butchering it. But he was talking about how he tweeted about the book and Bill Ackman responded. If you don't know who that is, he's essentially a huge hedge fund manager. Like, I think his net worth's probably over $9 billion, something like that, something crazy. And basically in the reel, Sahil talked about you just have to do it, like just shoot your shot. And so he responded saying thanks for the reply, we should get lunch in New York City sometime, lunch on me. And they ended up going to lunch simply because he just took the shot. He just did it. He didn't think, he just went for it. And I think that that's something that we all need to try and do in our lives is just take action, man. Like just do it. Sometimes you have to learn by experience. You can plan all you want and you can research all you want of the most efficient, optimal way to go about a certain situation. But at the end of the day, the best experience that you will get is simply from doing, by taking action and just learning as you go. Experience is the most valuable source of knowledge that we can get. You can read all the books. I have 40 plus books here. But whether it be health, investing, business, psychology, communication with people, the number one way to gain experience is just by doing. And that's something I've really tried applying to my life lately. Just with my business, just don't get stuck in this analysis paralysis. Just do it. You can figure out the most optimal way down the road, but guess what? The best way you're going to figure that out is by just doing it first and figuring out, okay, test run 1, this went well, this went poorly. How can I better do that? And then you just keep through these reiterations of it, finding ways to improve until you've come down to a system that works for you. And that's how you should look at everything in life, dude. Whether it be business, talking to girls, cooking, investing, like it doesn't matter. The best way to get better at something is just doing it. And so at the end of the day, what I'm trying to preach in this little outburst, this little message is that I really want to encourage everyone watching this just to do it, man. Just do it. Yes, it's risky sometimes, but you know what Simon Squibb, huge investor, founder of 19 plus companies, says? The more risk you take, the luckier you get. So don't take it from me, take it from him and many other great individuals in this world. Just do it. Take the risk. All right, so trying this microphone deal out again. I don't know if it's working, but either way, the camera's close enough this time. Yeah, so we got a grass-fed ribeye steak, 3 pasture-raised eggs, and some organic Brussels sprouts. So this is one of my go-to meals as I drop my fork. One of my go-to meals, high protein, good veggie, just an awesome meal. So yeah, I don't know. A little bit different of a type of video today. I didn't record as much this week, but you know, got some big wins, signed a client onto a monthly retainer. So we're working very hard to get them ready for the tax season, get them all filed and everything like that. And then on top of that, got another client that I'm working on onboarding and doing the same. Bit of a time crunch because the tax returns are due March 17th for partnerships, and that's what they both are. So normally it's March 15th, but since it's a weekend, on March 15th is a weekend, it's Saturday, so it extends to the 17th. So got a little bit of a buffer, but yeah, got to crush those out. But yeah, I'm going to try and record more this week. So got a Bible study tonight. Then next 2 days I'll be in the office for the day job. And then, yeah, all the free time, we're crushing it. We're working towards our goals, and you know, there's obstacles along the way, but something I just try and tell myself, and I believe, and something I would advise you to believe, is just that the only person who can say that it's not possible is you. And that's, at the end of the day, all it comes down to. The only person that can tell you, no, you can't do this, is you, and the person up here. And that's just, you gotta remember that, whether it's every night writing your goals down and saying affirmations, meditation, writing on your mirror, looking at yourself in the mirror and telling yourself that you can do it. You're the person that's going to do it. You're the one that's going to change your life. Whatever it takes to get your mind to believe that,
just do it. Going back to what I said over there, just take action, man. Just keep pushing higher, and all of your dreams will come true. And I hope that as I document this journey that I become a living testimony of that. So, yeah, takeaways from the video. Focus on your faith, grow closer to God, surround yourself with people that push you in your faith and that can be an example of how a Christian lives. Apparently, we lost focus, so I lost the last 2 minutes of my clip, but good thing I checked. But yeah, surround yourself with people that push you in your faith. And then second, just do it. Just take action. That thing that you've had an inclination to do, whatever it is, big or small, just do it. Just take action, man. You can do it. The best way to learn is just by doing. And then third, you have to believe in yourself. The only person that can tell you no is you in your head. So you have to believe in yourself. And at the end of the day, you're all you got. This is a cold, cold world. And I don't mean to sound morbid, but people may say they believe in you, but you never know. I mean, I hope that y'all are blessed enough to be surrounded by people that really do believe in you. But at the end of the day, the main person that's going to stop you from doing something or grant you the ability to do something is you. So you have to believe in yourself. So, yeah, that's about all I got, people. Just surround yourself with good, God-fearing people that love the Lord and serve the Lord in everything they do. Believe in yourself. Just take action, man. So I'm about to crush this steak and then head to Bible study. I'll record more this week, I promise. And yeah, that's all I got. So hope everybody has a good week. Hope everybody enjoyed this video. And yeah, all love. HP out.